Problem 2.17. A car starts from xi equals 20 meters at ti equals 0 seconds and moves with the velocity shown in the figure below. Part A, what is the object's position at 2 seconds? B, what is the object's position at 3 seconds? C, what is the object's position at 4 seconds? Part D, does it ever change direction? And part E, if so, when? So, on a velocity time plot, we can't get positions, but we can get displacement, because we know that displacement delta x is the area trapped during the time we're talking about. So for instance, here we're talking between 0 seconds and 2 seconds. So we're looking at this region. Therefore, we're looking at this area, again in the sort of weird sense of area on a calculus thing. Now, of course, here we have a trapezoid, and so we know that delta x from 0 to 2 is the area of the trapezoid, which you have to get lots of whatever ways you tend to get things. I'm actually going to do it by splitting it up this way. I always forget the area of the trapezoid, but I know that it is basically a rectangle plus triangle. So the rectangle has height 4 meters per second and base 2 seconds. And the triangle has 1/2 a height of, it looks like, 8 meters per second, this distance from 4 to 12, and likewise a 2-second base. And so we end up with 8 meters plus 8 meters, or 16 meters. But we have to remember that that's the area. We don't want the area, we want the actual position, so we'll have to start with looking at this. And we'll say, well, remember that delta x from 0 to 2 is defined as x at 2 seconds minus x initial. We can reverse that and say that therefore x at 2 must be x initial plus the delta x from 0 to 2. This is no more than saying that where you end up is where you start plus how much you change by. It's really as simple as that. And so we have 20 meters plus the 16 meters, which is the requisite 36 meters to 2 decimal places. Our next thing will be basically the same idea. We will take between 0 and 3. So that is now this entire area, including now it's the entire triangle, which makes life pretty easy because now delta x 0 to 3 is going to be 1/2 the base, which is 3 seconds, times the height, which is 12 meters per second. So that's going to be 18 meters. And likewise, x3 is going to be x initial plus the delta of x 0 to 3, which is going to be 38 meters all told. For the next part, we want to know at 4 seconds, so it's going to be kind of the same game, 0 to 4 seconds, which means it's going to be this entire triangle, but also this triangle, and this lower triangle, the red triangle, is going to come in as negative because the velocity is below the axis. I have two relatively clever ways to do this. Clever way number 1 is to say that delta x 3 to 4, so just this bunch, is going to be 1/2 times 1 second times a height of minus 4 meters per second. So that becomes minus 2 meters per second. And that x4 is x3 plus delta x3 to 4. So it's 38 meters plus minus 2 meters, or 36 meters, which is one way to do that, and that's fine. Here's the other clever way to do that problem. If we consider this part only for the moment, then we know that we have some amount coming in here, and we have some amount being given back here, But the symmetry means that those two things together are 0. That the green area above the axis is exactly equal to the red area below the axis, so they cancel out. So this answer is the same, right? What's left over is this. We can say that the actual area is this trapezoid plus the green plus the red, but the green and red are 0. So the actual area is the trapezoid, and we found that before. We found that the trapezoid, the area of the trapezoid if you want to look at it this way, it's delta x 2 to 3 plus delta x 3 to 4. But these two add to 0. So we're left with that. The delta x from 0 to 4 is the same 16 meters we had before. And therefore, x4 is xi plus delta x from 0 to 4. So 20 meters plus the 16 meters, and we're back at the 36 meters. So several ways of getting at this. All right, this slide is entirely separate from the previous slide. Either of them get you to the fact that it's back at 36 meters. So part D and then E say, does this ever turn around, and if so, when? So to turn around, oops, there must be some moment where v is 0. You cannot reverse direction without coming to rest first. So is there ever a moment where v equals 0? And of course the answer is yes, at t equals 3. At that moment it has stopped and it's going to start going the other direction.